So you're thinking, I like Flowerbomb, you know, la perfume, or some of the flankers, but it's a little too expensive for me right now. Well, don't worry about it. I have a solution for it. I found some Arabian perfume dupes. They are all by the brand Maison Alhambra that smell similar, very similar to Flowerbomb and some of their flankers. I'm talking about these fragrances right here that just smell wonderful. I love how they smell. So this one right here is called Victoria Flower and it's by Maison Alhambra, like I was saying. This one is a dupe, and a good dupe for Flowerbomb. What is it that I get here? In the opening, I get a little citrus aroma, but the citruses is really pretty much staying in the opening because in the dry down, I don't get it no more. What I get in the dry down is a nice, beautiful, very sweet perfume, sweet with some sprinkle of gourmand touches here and there. And when it comes to the nose, what I get is patchouli, which is not very strong, but is there. I also get some creaminess that is also not very strong, but is there. I also get some flowers, and I also get vanilla. This is a nice, beautiful perfume, very pretty, very nice. This is the type of perfume, I'm not gonna get tired to say this. This perfume, I think, is very people's pleaser. I think this is the type of fragrance that if you don't love it, at least you would like it. That's how I really think about it, because it's so pretty. It's so, you know, like, I cannot think of anybody not liking something like this. It's sweet, it's a little gourmand, it has some flowers, it has a little patchouli, it has a little of you know, every ingredient that I think pretty much everybody likes, those types of ingredients in a perfume. Ingredients. I hope my pronunciation is well enough for you to understand what I'm saying. So anyway, it's very sweet, it's a nice sweet fragrance. I think it's very playful. I think it's a perfect fragrance to wear when you want to go on a date, when you want to go out with your boyfriend, because it's very sexy, very seductive, very alluring, very nice. Now, if I compare this to Flowerbomb, it projects stronger, and also Flowerbomb, the patchouli is stronger compared to here, and the creaminess in Flowerbomb is stronger compared to here. Also, if I'm comparing both of them, this one is a little lighter and sweeter, but they are similar. They are very similar. When you compare, when I was wearing both of them, one on one arm and the other one in the other arm, they both came across very, very similar and pretty, because they both are pretty fragrances actually. Very nice. So let's go to the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click this one. That is my favorite. This one is called, from the three that I'm talking about, this one is called Victoria Flower Orchid, also by Maison Alhambra. This one is beautiful. I love this one. What is it like I get? Here I get a nice, beautiful vanilla, also with some powdery aroma and some fruity floral notes. But the main thing here is that beautiful powder aroma combined with the vanilla. So pretty, so very pretty. Now, here the powder is not super, hyper strong, but it's there. So keep that in mind if you're the type of person that you don't like powder aroma in perfumes. But to be honest with you, I have to say something here. I don't like powdery aromas very much, but here I think even so it's there and I notice it. I think it's pretty. I like it. I think it's very beautiful, very nicely done. Now, when I compare this one to Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, because this is, if I didn't say what a dupe of this one was, this is a dupe for Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid. If I compare both, oh my goodness, I gotta tell you, these two, I mean this one and the other one, are so similar. They're almost identical. I couldn't believe it when I was trying them different times. I just one different time because I was shocked, like walking. Are they really this similar? But yes, if I have to give you a number, I would say this one and Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid are, to me, like 98-99% similar, because they are very similar. The difference that I notice is in the opening. For Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, the opening is, the vanilla is very nice and creamy and smooth and just wonderful, versus here in the opening that vanilla is sharp. It's not, I mean, it has like a smoothness, but very tiny. It's pretty much just straight up vanilla, and that's it. Now, in the dry down, all that beautiful smoothness, creaminess, and all that of la vanilla, in Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, all of the sudden pretty much goes away. There is some in the dry down, but pretty much at the end, in the dry down, the vanilla that I get in that one and the vanilla that I get here are pretty much the same, with the same level of creaminess or smoothness, you know, because all the super creaminess, deliciousness that was in the opening over there, in the dry down, woo, goes down to be the same way it is here. To me, at least on my skin, when I try it, the creaminess pretty much is almost the same, you know, when it comes to the dry down. But it's very pretty. Now, this one, I gotta tell you, lasts longer on me compared to the other one. And this one projects stronger compared to the other one. So this one is a win-win. Now, of the three that I'm talking about, this one is the one that I like the most because I think it smells very nice. When to wear this? This is very playful. And again, this is a very sweet perfume. So keep that in mind. All of those three are very sweet perfumes. This one is playful. It's fun. It's just enjoy your life. It is flirty. So keep that in mind too. But this one, of all three, this one is flirty, but more than flirty, going into sexy, like oh, hello type of thing, you know, this one right here. Now let's go to the other one that is called Victoria Flower Rosa Lilium, this one right here, and this one is said to be a dupe for Flowerbomb Tiger Lily. Now I don't have that one, so I'm sorry for that, but I try my best to get me a sample. But I did some research and they say that this one is a very, very good dupe of Flowerbomb Tiger Lily, but I cannot tell if they are or not. But I'm gonna tell you what is it that I get here. Now here, what is it that I smell? I smell a beautiful fragrance. It's still sweet, but this one is a little different compared to the other two that I was talking about. This one is more tropical, definitely. So here I get the vanilla. I still get the flowers, but the flowers, like in the other two fragrances, are the smell of the flowers are a little stronger compared to this one. And here, the big difference here is the mango and the coconut note. Now, the mango, I smell it, but it's not too strong. Because I did some research and people seem to say that it's like super strong in them. I don't know about them, but on my skin, I do smell it, I do detect it, I do get that mango note, but it's not super strong now. The main thing to me here is the coconut. The coconut is very strong. So if you're thinking to do a blind buy for this one, make sure you do love coconut, because to me the coconut here is very strong, very potent, very powerful, and it's pretty. I like it. Now this one does remind me a lot of going to the beach, even so I don't wear perfumes to go to the beach. Whenever I go to the beach, I just don't wear nothing, and I like it that way. But this one does remind me of that, of the beach, a day on the sun, having fun, or in the swimming pool playing, you know. I don't know, it comes to my mind that way pretty much because of that coconut smell. It's so tropical, so pretty. I like it, and it's very sweet too. All of these three fragrances are super sweet, so keep that in mind. This one, I don't think is elegant at all. I don't think this is the type of fragrance. If you ask me, where can I wear something like this? Me, I personally would wear it for everyday situation. You know, just going to school, going to do simple things, maybe going out with my friends, but something very casual, nothing elegant, nothing important. But it is pretty. It is nice. Now, if you ask me, well, do they all three smell the same or very similar? Like if I have one, do I need the other? Or if I have one, it's like having the three because they smell pretty much the same. And for Flowerbomb, you know, the flankers, they always smell the same or not? Well, when it comes to Flowerbomb and Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, they do have the same DNA. They have their, you know, they are a little different, but they do share the same DNA, and it's there, it's present. Like the same for these two right here. that is a dupe for Flowerbomb, and this one that is a dupe for Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, those two I noticed that they share the same DNA. They kind of go on the same line. They have their own thing going on, each of them, but they do share the same DNA. Versus this one shares the same DNA to those two, but very little, not as much. Like this one will be like their sisters or siblings, and this one will be like we are cousins. See, the DNA is still there, but not as strong as it is in those two. If you ask me, should I have the three of them, or if I have one is enough? Well, that depends, you know, on you, how you are, how crazy you get about perfume. So don't ask me that, because I'm very biased about my answer, because I love perfumes. I'm gonna say, yeah, go for it. But when it comes to how similar, so I'm trying to be, you know, very specific. When it comes to how similar, like I was saying, these two, the DNA that they share is there. Even so, they do have their own thing going on too, don't get me wrong on that one, but this one, the DNA is there, but not as strong compared to those two. This one is different compared to these two, but the DNA is still there, just not as much as in those two. I have another video talking about Maison Alhambra perfume dupes that smell very good and very similar to the original ones, and I'm gonna put that video next, so if you're interested you can just click and go watch it. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.